Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And another yes.
West side.
On the west side.
HB.
The best side.
Be the gang.
What the gang? Let's go.
Check it out. Yeah, we want what we want. Yeah, you know, yes, you know. Bitter pelicans, yeah. 115 to 110. Yeah, you already know we're good. Yeah, freestyle this now. This right, never gonna end. But you look at the stats, yeah. Yes, you already know. Toronto, yo, that's where we at, yeah. That's what we additional. Yeah, you already know. Freestyle on the go, so damn original. Freestyle on the flow, yeah. Make it rain, yeah. Make it snow, make it drizzle, cause you already know, man. Solving riddles, yeah, we get in the plan. Freestyle got a big man. Portal, yes, you can. Yes, you already know when to get the defense. Then we block, then we steal. Freestyle like that. You see Boucher slammed at the dog for real. Yeah, that's from the foul line. Yeah, man, too foul, man. Freestyle on the damn right. Yes, right, got it damn right.
That's right, that's right,
you
that's right.
already know when to blow it like it's dynamite. Got too much hair around flow, man, kinda like a dolomite. Freestyle like that. Got Barnes and you know, but few to the point. Freestyle like that. Yeah, man, HB, the rockin' the joint. Every time you know we're on point. Yeah, hey. And you already know, back on the move. Freestyle when we're back on the groove. 1, 2, yes, you know it us. Freestyle when we're never gonna bust. Freestyle, yeah, you know gonna trust. HB gang, you know it's us. Yeah, I'm trying to say, yeah, we're not the one for play. Yeah, we gotta go, let's move like on the lay. Solving all the maze. Yes, you better know any phase. Yeah, please get out our space. Yeah, please get out our face. Yeah, anytime we'll erase. Yeah. Any serious to the chase. Yeah, see the chip in our waist. See the V in our vision. Yeah, you know that we winning. All the things that we get in. Yeah, we don't disrespect this. Freestyle and we set this up. Yeah, hey, yeah, the money getting up. Get the people uppercuts. Yeah, anytime when we tryna cut the money, yeah, getting thumb cuts. Anytime we do this right now, man, you try to uncut. Every time like that, man. Freestyle on the wax. I'm trying to say one time, man, trying to run it fast like it's track.
Hey,
let's do it.
Hey, and another
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Sports with the Has-Beens with your Has-Beens right here. Shout out to everybody always locked on. It seems like this is always a repetitive thing where we always do, where people are like, another freestyle, another shout out. But this is how we do, man. We just like showing appreciation to those people who are hardcore listeners. It's not about the numbers with us. It's all about the listeners. That's all we about, man. You know, so shout out to everybody always on Spotify, downloading, streaming, and looking at this view on YouTube, commenting. We just everyday peoples, man. We love our sports. We love talking about sports. We love talking about Raptors. We ain't about the hype. We ain't about no numbers. We ain't trying to get that plaque that you see in videos where it show like I have over 10K viewers and
we just do what we do, man. We just put it out there.
It's not even like, you know what I'm saying? We just
man. We just put it out there
this is not a gimmick. This is not a circus show.
We set our own.
You know what I'm
honestly, we set our own pace, bro.
You know that's what it is, man.
It's ain't about ain't watching that or anything like that. It's like, we got a lot of surprises in the near future. That's what I'm trying to say. I ain't watching, bro. We ain't watching this, man. There ain't nothing to watch for the company.
The only thing I've been watching for the last few days is the snowfall in Toronto. You know, we got like 17 centimeters of snow, almost 2 days ago.
Yup.
I remember just driving home at like 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night, watching people with getting stuck in snowbanks and stuff like that. If you are a true has-been, you doesn't know how to drive in snow at this pace.
Yeah.
If you get stuck waiting for CAA and tow trucks to get you out, and if you only have a 2-wheel drive vehicle, shame on you. It's all about the 4-wheel drive up in here. But anyhow, this is what we do in Sports with the Has-Beens. We go off topic. We talk about things that are on our mind. We do a lot of Raptors talk. And this is, the first episode since the All-Star break 7 days ago. You know, although we gave it a little, Pascal Siakam in the game, pity pick.
Yeah.
But at least he represented for the T.I. though, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, man.
He did.
You know what? Most podcasters don't say this, but shout out to Julie Black doing her thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, she killed that national anthem.
She killed it.
Best version of the Canadian national anthem ever.
They try to scrutinize her just because she changed the one word in the national anthem, which is the truth. Come on now, it's the truth.
I just know that was a phenomenal performance. Like, that was like up there against like the American national anthem. Yeah, there's a lot of passion to it. Like she put her own twist to it.
Oh yeah.
I want to hear that version for now on. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Julie Black on that. That was crazy.
Yeah, man.
I hope they recorded like make it known. You know what I mean?
You know what it was? When I was chilling watching her perform the national anthem. You know how I'm not trying to be all, Canadian American, whatever. But when the Canadian national anthem comes on, it's very like, okay, well, let's just warm up the situation when we get to the American national anthem, and then we're gonna go crazy. But no, it was different, because when Julie Black came and she sang the song, and even you could hear people cry like, "Ooh!" When she hit that soul in her being, you hear that. I was like, "Ooh!" If I can feel it from where I was watching it from, you're watching that in person, yo.
That's what you gotta say. Like,
yo.
And that's the thing. Like, and I'm happy she did something like that, because, yo, man, I'm sick and tired. Like, people on this side of town, like in this side of the continent. I mean, we ain't getting no respect, man. Like, people think people over here are soft, man. We got a lot of soul. We got a lot of passion. You know what I mean? We got a lot of sense over here, I would think. You know what I mean? Like, so when we do the podcast over here, like what we're doing, you know what I mean? Like, we from the north end, you know what I mean? We the north. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we have our own swag, and people around the world are catching our swag, you know what I mean? Which is different. You know what I mean? We rock different from everybody else, you know what I mean? Especially from over here, MA all day. You already know the swag's different already. Jeez. You know what I mean? West End to your best friend, you dig?
See, the thing is,
so
you don't have to be gangster to be hard.
Nah, you don't have to be that, but
they portray it on videos and stuff where if it's a certain genre of music, you have to act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And people underestimate certain countries because they're not gangster like that.
And his name is
you don't have to be gangster to be hard. You know what I'm saying? It's just
and I get what you're saying, but but hold on. But at the same time, like, there's everywhere around the world has good spots and bad spots.
Oh yeah.
But over here is I feel like, like, we have our own identities, but certain people have this perception of us. I think it's a misrepresentation. Like, you have to come over here to catch the vibe, you know what I mean? You have to see the people, how we move, the lingo, you know what I mean? The levels, you know what I mean? The politics over here. I'm talking about every level of politics, you know what I mean, that you could ever think of. Right. You know what I mean? We think different. You know what I mean? You know, we just think different. You know what I mean? Like, look how we talking in this podcast. We talk about the Raptors. This is a Raptor podcast, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And the energy that we bring is different.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So so this like Julie Black. That's how to rate the whole situation, because that it kind of reminds you like that. To me, that's a has-been moment, man. Like when you like, regardless of what's trials and tribulations, like, for her to be in the All-Star game and to sing that national anthem that she did, you know what I mean, at that type of level, this shows like representation. Like, like, you never judge a book by its cover, you know what I mean?
Never.
So you just gotta, when once your turn to to get when you have that spotlight on you, you gotta be ready for it, and she was. You know what I mean? So you gotta give her flowers for that one, straight up, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Moving on, man. Come on, man. We talk way too long about that.
You know what? It was just on our minds, you know.
Yeah, your mind. They talk about our minds on your mind. I'm just going with your mind. I was like, God damn, man.
Sorry, man. I just got a little caught up, man.
I can tell. I can tell, man.
Anyhow, I know that was a little 8-minute interlude about, the national anthem and stuff.
Like, wow.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Sports with the Has-Beens, this is what we do. We do Raptors talk all day, every day. You know? We talk about the Raptors games of the past 7 days. A big hiatus in the NBA due to the All-Star break. The All-Star game, the skills competition, the 3-point shootout, the slam dunk competition.
Yep, the slam dunk competition, man.
The Rising Stars game, celebrity game. Do people actually watch the celebrity game? Like, I always thought the celebrity game to me was more like literally a fill in for nothing. I mean, it's good to see artists that you like to see and stuff like that, but anyhow, let's go on with the show. Yeah. So this is what we do. We do Raptors talk and the All-Star break. The big talk for me personally, I don't know how it was for you, but it was for the dunk off, because especially from last year, the dunk off was so stale, man. So many tries and dudes couldn't even dunk, But this year was different. You had Mac McClung, the first G Leaguer, two-way contractor in the dunk off. And when he dropped that first dunk over two dudes and did that tap on the backboard and reverse slammed it and got a 50. Oh man. And as we were saying before, man, off camera, this is the next thing to Vince Carter, man, because Vince Carter, every dunk was just one take except for the one where he tried to do between the legs. Besides that, but every single dunk, wow, amazing. And going head to head with Trey Murphy the third, it was interesting, man.
Yeah, man.
It was interesting. Oh boy.
No, it was good. I was happy for him. I like just his whole journey. Like, I watched him from high school, just YouTube and everything, and just seeing, and he's always been that guy, man. He's always been that guy, straight up, man. So for him to have this moment, very happy for him, because he represents the underdogs, for real. He is as blue collar as you can think of. He just worked on his craft. He even played in Georgetown for a little bit.
Yep.
He anywhere he went, you know what I mean? He has the athleticism. He could shoot. He could do anything, man. So I just find it kind of strange where a guy like him with his skill set to not really have an opportunity like this all this time. It took a slam dunk competition for him to get his shine. You know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason, but I just find that kind of weird, how all these scouts from even for the Raptors. How do we miss this guy? He's 6'2" as well. You can't see him being a backup point guard for us? For real? With that type of athleticism, he could, and his shot's nice too, eh? So I'm just saying, man's just sleeping. Yeah, Philadelphia, they got to steal. It all depends on how they're going to, utilize him. You know what I mean? So, you see what happens, man. You see what's up. Yep.
Yeah, it was interesting to watch, but that was my highlight of the All-Star break, to be honest. But it was good to get back into business, with the second half of the season, with the remaining 26 games and in the NBA regular season. And the Raptors had to take on, the New Orleans Pelicans at home. Fortunately, we got the win. We did.
Yeah,
we got it. It was a 115-110 victory over New Orleans Pelicans at home in the Scotiabank Arena. The Raptors looked very dominant in the first half. They got what? In the first half, they had 54 points. compared to New Orleans 45. You know, it was a good take for the Raptors in the third quarter. The continuity was picking up. New Orleans made a run. You know, made the game very interesting by every possession. But yo, we have to talk about the next big thing in Toronto right now. You know, Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's talk about him. Definitely.
That it's to a point.
Hold up, man. You talking so much, dog?
I'm sorry. I'll let you talk. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
It's just interesting now how ain't no one know jack about the Toronto Raptors all season, and then he has an epic career high 18 points. 18 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
And now every sports platform wants to talk about the Toronto Raptors because of this guy. And it makes you wonder, are they really talking about the Raptors, or are they just talking about Jakob Poeltl for him to lure himself away from the Raptors? You had 2 or 3 All-Stars on the Toronto Raptors. Ain't no one say jack all about the Raptors all season. Media been trying to stir up the pot with trades and getting bargain deals, but no one ain't talking about Jakob Poeltl.
No,
until he came to the Raptors. All of a sudden, he's just the shining. All of a sudden, I just find it interesting, But that's all I wanted to say. Now you can talk, bro. I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yep, definitely, man. No doubt, man. Definitely happy for Jakob Poeltl. I'm just happy for the Raptors.
Yep.
We've been winning a few games now since he's been back. We have finally a regular conventional team that we've been missing for the last 3 years, ever since we lost Marcus Gasol and Ibaka. You know what I mean? Since those times. So it's been challenging for us during this time, but I think that what we've learned since we didn't have a center, especially for the forward guys like Siakam and OG and Precious Achua, especially man like Precious Achua, they've been playing the 5 position even though they shouldn't be playing the 5, but just them getting that experience, they could deal with that different type of physicality, you know what I mean? And then for them to get back to the 4, even the 3 position, that's a lot of that. That's an advantage, you know what I mean? And Jakob Poeltl, the way he plays, is so unselfish. He knows how to run the offense as well when he has the opportunities, by the free throw line, even the post. I'm pretty confident he has the ball. He has a very high basketball IQ. You know what I mean? Him having 21 points and 18 rebounds, and majority of that was right by the rim, man. I'm very happy to see something like that because that's something we've been lacking for a long time. You know what I mean? Especially even when we had Gasol and Ibaka, those guys are mostly perimeter big men. You know what I mean? And this guy is old school. We haven't had an old school player since he's been here, and since he's been back, you could tell the development from Poeltl. You know what I mean? It's completely different when we had it from before. He had a high field goal percentage before he left, but the way he's playing now, it's more aggressive. He's boxing a lot more. The way he positions himself, the way he plays defense, and pick and rolls. You know what I mean? He doesn't overcommit. He's always playing. He's always playing big. His hands are always up. You know what I mean? And I could see even when they're going for the rebounds. Pardon me. Going for the rebounds, I can see the other teammates now, they're getting more aggressive. You know what I mean? So all these things, these are the tangibles that we were lacking, and I'm just really happy that we have it. It's going to be very tough for the league, especially the referees, to, overcome our skill set now, because now the way how we're set up, it's going to be hard for coaches just to put anything out there. You know what I mean? So now you have to out-coach us. And I don't think we have the best coach. I already said that already, and I'm still saying that because the type of team we have, the skill set that we have, to offer on a franchise is second to none. You know what I mean? That's why I was saying all this stuff about how the Raptors are going to be this year. Early in the year, I had very high expectations. You know, we going through ups and downs. It's soft. Look at right now, we're in ninth place. All this BS, all this stress we've been talking all this time, all season. We in playoff contention right now. Even at ninth, we could easily get bumped up to the seventh like within a week. You know what I mean? And the way we're playing, how the lineup was set up, there was no Fred VanVleet. You know what I mean? And that showed a different dimension of our team. You know, Dalton Jr. He played very, very well. I was very impressed the way that he was able to orchestrate the offense. He had 5 points. He had 3 dimes, 5 points, but it wasn't about that. He gave me like a Mark Jackson type of vibe, you know, back in the day. Like the way he made sure that the team was balanced. You know, even though Scotty was playing the point forward, there's times like he was you know, interacting with Scotty. You know, like what, like, you know, I'll do this. Make sure you over here. You know, okay, you do that. I'll make sure I'm over it. Like he made sure like the floor is balanced. You know what I mean? That's what I really liked about him. You know what I mean? And things like that. When you have a point guard like that, and I could tell he has a very, very, very high basketball IQ, very high. You know what I mean? Even the way he scored and everything, it was quiet, but it was the way he scored. He was able to find the way, like to catch the defense off balance. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like as first a guy like his age and the experience that he has and the level of competition that he's playing, you could tell, like, you know, like he has a lot of upside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm just happy that dimension is being exercised right now. You know, VanVleet's not here. I've been bashing him and everything. That's cool and everything, you know, like, and he wasn't there. But I'm just happy to see that other players were able to step it up. You know what I mean? Gary Trent Jr. had 18 points. Scotty Barnes had 18 points. You know what I mean? Like everybody was able to contribute different ways, you know. Boucher, like I can't even tell you, like, you know, he gave you a loud 9 and 8. You know what I mean? Precious 6 and 6. You know what I mean? These guys are covering, you know, the 4 and 3 position. OG, he came back. You know what I mean? OG came back a little rusty and everything, but that's okay. Give him a few games, he'll knock the rust out. I just like I just want him to see how the team's playing right now and how he fits in. You know what I mean? And see what the team's lacking in the offense. And to me, I think he needs to be more aggressive towards like the mid-range. Sometimes I think when he's wide open, I think he needs to start just shooting mid-range jumper instead of hitting the 3. You know what I mean? Try to shoot more mid-range. And when he gets the ball, you're by the mid-range. Imagine attack mode right around there. You mean fouls you could be drawing. So your mentality, like, yo, I should be being more aggressive when I get the ball and try to draw fouls, man. You could be living. Nobody on the team's living from the free throw line. Nobody. So if he could see what the team's lacking, and if he believes himself, he's been betting on himself as well. He's been communicating that, you know, he's unhappy at moments where he's unhappy. Now this is an opportunity for him to, you know, try to step it up and find his mold on the team where he could be known for, where we could rely on him on certain things. You know what I mean? It's simple basketball. You know what I mean? So I just hope that OG could just feed off the different energy right now that what the Raptors are doing. You know what I mean? How Siakam is bouncing off of Porto. Yeah. You know what I mean? How thing like Scotty Barnes is bouncing off with Gary Trent Jr. And you know what I mean? Even with Siakam, like Siakam, Scotty Barnes is becoming more of a playmaker, even though he's still playing like the forward, the 2, like he's being more aggressive on the offense, but the way he's orchestrating with his passes, the way he wants the people to be balanced, where he wants people, and now with Porto, the way he plays from San Antonio with his passing, now I see a lot more back cuts, man. When you doing back cuts, that's so much easy buckets, man. Many. You're gonna see a lot more highlights. You know what I mean? So I'm just really happy the way we've been playing. You know what I mean? You're seeing a lot of players in double figures, and other people, when they're playing, they're contributing. You know, And to me, when you look at statistics wise, what the worst one was Doubting Jr. And I felt he was, I thought he was like a plus 30. You know what I mean? The way he's playing. You know what I mean? And the way you play like that, it doesn't even matter if a guy like, Brandon Ingram has a game the way he does. You know what I mean? Like, that don't mean anything. Like, at the end of the day, there's only one man that played well like that. McCollum, he's soft. He's a punk. He's like, whatever, man. I still don't rate him the way he tried to do some type of tampering type of thing. Like, I don't even know how this man didn't even get fined or anything like that. Like, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, let a Raptor say something like that. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to say, man, that doesn't even matter, because the way we're set up right now, soon all the other teams, other organizations have to outplay us, have to out hustle us, they have to out compete us. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be interesting, because I told you, like, Boucher looking a little more comfortable. That's the guy. He's like the dark horse. I think the two dark horses is Precious and Thing, man, and whatchamacallit again,
Chris Boucher
and Boucher.
Yeah.
Though I think those two are the dark horses. Like, you get them more comfortable going, like, leading to the playoffs. The way they're playing, you let both of them give you 6-6 or 9-8 or 7-8 and 9. You know what I mean? 9-9. Let them bring that type of energy every game. You will see how many wins we'll have. You know what I mean? Because you're finding different type of balances. You're finding different. You know what I mean? Different dimensions that wasn't as consistent as before. Now we're gonna have that balance. You know what I mean? I don't feel sorry for none of the competition, because when it came to Masai trying to make these deals, legitimate deals, none of y'all competitors were like respecting his offers at all. You know what I mean? And we could prove that. You feel what I'm saying? Why are we hearing rumors about Van Fleet getting the offer back from Orlando Magic? You guys wanted him before early in the season, but you didn't make the trade, like I was saying about the Mo Bamba. You gave Mo Bamba to the Lakers for Patrick Beverly, and then you buy out Patrick Beverly. So in reality, you virtually gave Mo Bamba for nothing, for free. For free.
Yeah.
And you still want Van Fleet. So what are you showing the Raptors? What are you showing the organization? You're trying to finesse us. You get what I'm saying? The market is definitely trying to finesse the Raptors. You guys try to take our key components of our team, not make any type of deal so we could benefit, so we're making sure our foundation is still strong, moving, you know what I mean, next chapter after the next player. You rather than walk away so we get nothing. On some sucker, you know what I mean? You know what? You know what I mean? That when you're happy, you already know some arms out. That's arms out. You already know that word back in the day, arms out. You know what I mean? That's garbage. You know what I mean? But we're gonna be triumphant. You dig? So I had to say about my piece about that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. You were talking about something.
I know.
I thought you were gonna be talking about the Grammys after or something like that. I don't know.
I ain't watching none of that stuff.
I don't know, but you like, hey man. I'm like, yo, what's going on over here? You know what I mean? It's all gravy. We got it.
Yeah, man. I mean, to add on to what you were saying about the politics of the NBA, and that Toronto is definitely on target for not getting what they offer, and to be honest, it looked like it was pretty strategically played out, especially with the whole Van Fleet thing, a sign and trade, and his contract is up by the end of the year, and the Raptors are not signing him to
because he wants 130.
They're not signing him for that much. Right?
Who's gonna and to be honest with you, who is gonna? He averages like 16 to 22 shots a game. You think anybody from a different organization really to cough up all those type of shots? They're ready to spread that up?
Oh no.
You know what I mean?
No.
And that's to say, and who's to say that I think Van Fleet's I think he's plateauing straight up. Like, I know he's showing different sides, but as you already know, when it comes to contract year, it takes a lot for that to be a lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? People have a good run for a good 6-7 months, and then after that, they're in, they're in cruise control for the next 2-3 years after that when they get that contract, right? So you got to see what's going on. Like and this and see what happens. If put it this way, if we do not get a sign and trade with Van Fleet in the offseason and he walks away, that just proves that the NBA has been trying to finesse us the whole time. You know what I mean? There's no way in HE double hockey sticks Masai can't make no deals with nobody. You know what I mean? This guy, and the thing is,
Mr. Executive.
yeah, man. Like, come on, man. You guys fear the North that much, bro? You fear the North? You know what I mean? Like,
for real.
Like for real. Like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, every time we go anywhere, we gotta have to have extra weight on our shoulders just to compete. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all gravy, man. We ready. We built for this right now. You know what I mean? So can't wait for this. The latter part of the season. You know what I mean? Get a few more games under their belt. I like the continuity.
Oh yeah,
continuity is it's undeniable. You know what I mean? I just hope that like 1-2 more players off the bench have the opportunity to get some play. Like why is in comp or whatever his name is, that the 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The thing Billy Hoy from the thing White Man Can't Jump. You know what I mean? Billy Ho. You know what I mean? I call Billy Ho. You know what I mean? He needs some playing time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't have 3-point shooters. We need at least a 1 3-point gunner that has some type of rotation, and he could do more than just catch and shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So kudos to Raptors, man.
Yeah,
that's
man.
all I can say, man. Straight up kudos. Keep up the good work, Nick. You're working on the subs. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you've been working on the subs the last couple games. So I can't believe saying keep up the good work. Like, I don't know what to say. I want you gone anyways. You know what I mean? Keep up the good work for in the meantime, in between time.
So yeah, it's different now. I feel like the dust is settled since the trade deadlines on certain teams, especially with the Toronto Raptors, and knowing that Masai had to really sit back and not play his full deck. I truly believe as a fan watching the game and knowing from a business aspect what moves they have to make and what they have to wait out on. I truly believe that Van Fleet's gone by the end of the season, regardless if it was a sign or trade or a free agent. I truly believe that Masai believes in the roster that he has and the developments of certain players that are still not getting minutes, like the Doughtons and the rest of the point guards, small forwards that are on the roster,
like the Ron Harpers, the Gabe Browns,
stuff like that. I see him taking a gamble and knowing that these are the guys that are clinically, working on the game every single day, off the court, practices and stuff like that. Just knowing that it's not always about the star player making the big bag. It's about the blue collar players, and this shows with Jakob. Like, ain't no one heard about this dude in years until he came to Toronto. And he's as blue collar as you can get.
No, man,
it's
just that's how it goes sometimes, man. And same with that, they're hating on us. Yes, they've been hating on us, but the reason why this, like I said, man, like, the ops be watching, bro. Like, it's as much as people try to devalue us and all that stuff, at the end of the day, they're gonna be watching because we started as unconventional, this whole positionless type of basketball program, and people have been watching. Like, they've been trying to get like longer guys and everything. The problem we were just lacking a big man. Now we got a big man. Now we got Christian Koloko. Hopefully he could learn some stuff off of Jakob. You know what I mean? And if he did something like that, then he could be the backup center that we need. You know You know what I mean? Now you got 2 giants. Oh man, on both. Oh man, the starting lineup and the reserve. We will be very, very, very hard. We'll be like the Memphis Grizzlies of back in the day, like, you know, Stromae, Swift, Jason Williams, whatchamacallit again? Who else was on that team? Zach Randolph. Was it Zach Randolph? I think Zach Randolph was on that team back in the day. I mean, Rudy Gay was on that team too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the team was stacked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They had a starting lineup and they had a bench. You know what I mean? So, and Paul Gasol was on that team. Paul Gasol.
Yep.
Young Paul Gasol was on that team. So this team kind of reminds me of that. You know what I mean? Like eventually when we start gelling together, nobody does not want to play against us. Mark my words. By the end of this year, we play the way we playing and we grow on that, we're gonna be a threat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? More like a triple threat, you dig? So I'm just excited. I'm excited. You know, all the politics, all the politicking, bring it on. You feel what I'm saying? You guys can only do so much and make it so obvious for so long. You feel what I'm saying?
Have you ever seen a person, a basketball player, average 20-something points and average almost 5 personal fouls a game and still be player of the game?
Nah, man.
This guy,
Nah.
you see that, people? You see that?
Yeah, man.
You know.
That's how it goes right now, man. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Like I'm saying, like the referees could only play for the part for so long, man, because eventually the Raptors we're gonna be complaining, man. We're gonna be complaining about this about the referees and everything. Like, you guys are being criticized or not. When you see the team playing the way they're playing at that type of level throughout, like, with the whole duration of the game, it's gonna be very hard for the referees to manipulate the flow of the game for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can't be so lopsided where the fouls will be like 22-3. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, stuff like that you gotta think about. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, I'm more confident that we're gonna have more wins than losses the way we're playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So right now, you know, like what would you grade the Raptors? Even though it's one game, we only had one game so far. You know what I mean? But what would you grade the game that we just had?
I would grade the Raptors a B+. I give them a B+. In regards to chemistry, knowing that they're experimenting with the starting lineup. You know, you got Chris Boucher as the backup power forward. You know, you got Jakob Poeltl, you know, in the center position making plays. Just in general, I just feel like the team is gelling. They're not 100% there yet.
Mm-hmm.
The win could have been a bigger win in the point margin.
Mm-hmm.
But it shows that they're taking risk, you know, with management and the coaching staff. But I definitely see more potential with this roster, especially now with OG back in the lineup. You know, taking pressure off of Precious Achiuwa, Chris Boucher, you know, even Gary Trent Jr. just spreading the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they still got some rust that they gotta lubricate and get the kinks out. So that's why I gave them a solid B+. What about you, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I think I'm gonna do like a A-. I like the way that they played, man. Like, I really liked Porto and Dowden Jr., man. Those two set the trends, man. Like, they make the game easy. They make the game easier for their teammates. You know what I mean? I liked when you know, Porto gave you know, the high low to, you know, to Precious. You know what I mean? Achiuwa. Like, when you see stuff like that, like, they say you can't teach that, you can teach that, but who's putting herself in a position as a big man to put our team in those situations? You know what I mean? You're not seeing too many big men playing like that. So I really, like I said, man, like, I like the way we're playing aggressive defense. We have to work a little, like, you know, on the assist, like swing the ball. Like, we played a little bit too much isolation ball at one point, but at the same time, it's all about adjustments. That's the thing. Like, we've been adjusting well on the fly, and going at real face game time, real speed, game speed time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when you see stuff like that, that's not easy to make that transition. You know what I mean? Actual game productivity, the game's faster, man. It's more physical.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm taking all that consideration to say, yeah, you know what? A- it is, man. Job well done, guys. You know, always room for improvement.
Yep.
But that was, there's definitely, I see some signs where we can have a lot of convincing wins in the near future.
Yeah, man. But we got to keep that on a high note. I mean, Raptors have a very difficult road schedule coming up for the next 7 to 8 games. They do take on Detroit on Saturday.
Yeah, we got that.
They got Cleveland on Sunday, a back-to-back game.
We got that too.
And then the following Tuesday, they got Chicago at home.
I think we got that.
They got Washington on Thursday. They got Washington again on the Saturday. They got Denver on the Monday. And the Clippers on a Wednesday. So those next 2 weeks are going to be very crucial.
I think
very, very crucial.
I think the way we're playing, I think we should be able to surprise some people. You know what I mean? I truly believe so. Like, even here in the Clip, I think we have the chance to beat the Clippers. I know they had a number last time, but this is a different type of squad right now. You know what I mean? Everybody from the Clippers, they've been playing the way they've been playing. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna be making that much of adjustments. We are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just, like I said, man, I'm just looking forward for the rest of the season, right, and see what our standing is gonna be out of the 8. So
I think they can definitely make it to the playoff spot, to the 7th seed. If everyone is healthy, that's the main concern right now. Just being healthy, because look how we were playing with the OG for the last 5-6 games,
Well,
and
Nick Nurse got a thing, man. Got to play the players, man. Got to spread the love, man. So you guys stop breaking down these players.
Yeah, man.
Stop Nicholas Thibodeauing it, man. You know what I mean? So that's it, man. That's it.
Raptors go make it. Raptors go make it.
That's how I see it, man. That's how I see it.
So if you like how we dissect the game and comment and give predictions and how we analyze the sport of basketball in the NBA, especially with the organization of Toronto Raptors, leave us a comment, subscribe, share, leave a thumbs up. I can't stop saying share. We're at a tier right now where it's not much, but it only takes one person to make a big difference. You dig? Remember that. So it's big up to everyone like yourselves, always listening to this podcast, streaming on this podcast. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? So we do our part, this is not a fundraiser, but I just say, this is what we do. We break it down to like how we want to see basketball being played as a sports fanatic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So do the thing. Share, subscribe, comment. We love comments. Shout out to everyone always leaving comments.
Yep.
Always love that stuff. We love that stuff.
Yep.
So positive, negative, it don't matter as long as it's a conversation and we're doing something different.
Yeah, man.
But the music's going
bills.
up. We gotta pay these bills.
Yep.
Stay warm. Shout out to everybody who's surviving in this winter. We just gotta get on out of here.
Yep.
We gotta get on out of here.
Yep, let's do this shit. We gotta go. Vamonos. Yeah, we gotta move real fast. Yeah, we gotta roll high. Yeah, we laughing at these roads, laughing at these foes. Y'all can't go toe to toe. Yeah, we kill the flow. Yeah, we get the gold. Yeah, we gonna score. Yeah, that's for sure. Hitting that when fun. Yeah, you having fun. Yeah, we on the run. Yeah, we getting done. Yeah, you already know we getting a lot of bucks and getting numb. I do this every time we get getting bread, we getting all these crumbs. Yeah, you ready know, man, you think you're gonna lose, you dumb. I'm just trying to say, look at the field that we run. I do not play every time, you know we gonna stunt all the damn way. Yeah, you ready know we got the ones and we hot like the sun. Nice killer right here and the people's having fun. Yeah, where did we begin and where did we begun? Freestyle, yeah, you ready know the shooter's gonna get it in. You ready know about the ops, dog, we play to win. We got the starting lineup, yeah, we get it in. Yes, you ready know we too legit now. And you ready know we get too many wins, why quit now? Yeah, you tryna be the landlord, we just evict now. Oh, you ready know the West End, yeah, we just too wicked now. Try to stick it now. Yeah, we tryna get that money, tryna get that ticket now. White on white off a cricket now.
Oh, wicked.
Rah.
Yeah. Boom. And we out. Yeah.
You dig.